The annual Guineas Breeze Up and Horses in Training sale on the eve of the Kipco Guineas Festival recorded strong trade once again, with a standout 2-year-old topping the sale. The exchange rate colt was the star of Jim McCartan's Gaybrook Lodge stud draft and exceeded even his expectations when selling for 230,000 guineas to Charlie Gordon-Watson.
I just asked a friend of mine before he went in, I said, what do you think this guy will make? And he said he'll make 200. And I said, well, fair enough. So he proved to be right. This fella pleased the whole way through, and he was very easy to prep. He was just a gentleman to deal with from day one, so he was just one of those lucky horses.
The buyer, perennial Tattersalls agent Charlie Gordon-Watson, saw off stiff competition to secure the colt for a long-standing client.
I just thought he had an exceptionally good-looking horse, great movement to him, very correct, great stride to him, breathes exceptionally well, good colour, had all the right attributes.
It was wildcard entry Castle Lions who topped the horses in training sale offering earlier in the day, selling as lot 92 to Alex Elliott for 170,000 guineas.
The horse, I think, is going to mature through this year and next. I think he's just going to get better and better, and we're delighted to get him. So he's been bought by a new syndicate of owners that wanted to support Robert Stevens, who's a great friend of mine. He'll definitely stay on the flat, and we'd like to hopefully maybe end up in Australia if possible.
Lot 89 and 91, 2 mares from the dispersal of the late Stefan Freeborg's draft, covered on Southern Hemisphere time, also proved popular in the morning session. Lot 89, Niamor, an Oasis Dream mare in foal to Archipenko, was knocked down to Brook Stud's Dwayne Woods for 72,000 guineas, with the agent citing the allure of the pedigree as one of the main attractions. She's a half-sister to Luca Kamani's Promising, Postponed. Lot 91, Aiden C, a Danehill Dancer mare in foal to Les Rois les Animaux, was signed for by Jason Singh on behalf of Southern Hemisphere bloodstock agent Paul Moroney. The half-sister to multiple Group 1 placed Argentina cost 70,000 guineas and has been bought for New Zealand-based owner and breeder Sir Owen Glenn. Lot 203, a quality road colt from the Breeze Up draft, also proved popular, with agent Oliver St Laurent seeing off competition from several underbidders, which included trainer Mark Johnson. He secured the Oak Tree Farm consigned colt for 115,000 guineas.
He did a nice breeze, and it's a nice pedigree. The mare's had 6 foals, 6 winners on the track so far. Looked as if he did have a bit of quality about him.
Oak Tree Farm was also responsible for wildcard entry 170A, a colt by US sire Blame from the family of a Fleet Alex. A one-off partnership between agents Alistair Donald and Richard Brown saw the colt sell for 92,000 guineas, with both attracted to the juvenile's resale potential. Lot 231, a colt by Landwade stud resident Sir Percy, had plenty of people on the sales ground talking after producing a strong breeze the previous day. Consigned by Willie Brown's Mockler's Hill draft, there was plenty of interest in the colt, but he was eventually secured by agent Stephen Hillen and is set to go into training with Kevin Ryan. The only colt by Camphor Cliffs in the sale was Lot 254, another pinhook offering by Jim McCartan's Gaybrook Lodge stud. It was no surprise to see Peter Doyle give 85,000 guineas for the colt, having bought the sire and multiple Group 1 winner Camphor Cliffs himself as a yearling. Tattersalls marketing director Jimmy George summed up trade at the conclusion of the sale.
Overall pretty pleased. A slightly slowish start to the sale, but it really picked up momentum as the day went on. The horses in training section of the sale was a record turnover for that particular part of the sale, and I think that demonstrates what a success it's been, adding that little extra dimension to this fixture. And the Breeze Up also improved turnover on last year, and the key indicators all held up really, really well. So for all the indicators to hold up, including the clearance rate, which was fractionally off last year's level of almost 80%, is a good overall result, I think. And no, I think we can be pleased with the way both the Craven and the Guineas sales have gone.